Hey guys, we're going to talk about double strategy in terms of positioning when you're at the net. So positioning at the net can really neutralize a lot of your opponent's strengths. That's what doubles is so great about, that you can be, you have less skill than your opponent, but if you're in the right position, you could win a lot of matches. So I'm going to show you something that's really important when you're playing doubles, okay? So I'm going to have my partner be this basket, and we're going to say that I am on the deuce side hitting straight ahead. So I just made a return cross court, or I served cross court and I'm coming in, okay? So the one thing is my partner is the terminator because the ball is in front of them. So they're going to move forward. So I'm going to move this basket a little bit more forward, and they're going to want to attack anything that's close to them. That's because they're in front, okay? I am cross court of the ball, so I need to stagger myself slightly back depending on how fast I am to cover the lob, because the lob is a lot easier to hit diagonally because it's a bigger distance, and my opponent can hit the ball, can really attack the ball this side because they have a bigger distance. They can hit the ball pretty hard. So I'm going to be back here a little bit. I'm going to be staggered, and the idea is I'm going to cover the middle. My partner has the line, and they can jump in at any time to take the middle if they see the ball early to attack. That's why they call this player the terminator, okay? But I'm kind of like the quarterback here. I'm trying to just be in a good position, trying not to be too aggressive, and trying to make sure that I'm staying consistent down the middle here, all right? Now you might be wondering, what about over here, right? Well, I have that with one step. I cover the deep part of the court. For them to hit that little angled triangle area over there would require a lot of spin, and they couldn't hit the ball very hard. So that would allow me to get to the ball. So very hard to hit that angle. So when you have your inside foot right in here, and you're in this position, you can cover the outside shot real easily, and you have the middle, which is a lot easier for your opponent to hit. So you're covering a huge part of the court. All right, the biggest problem is players go here, leaving the middle wide open. This is the easiest spot to cover, or to hit into, so you better cover it, okay? Now watch what happens if I'm going to hit the ball cross court. I'm in really good position to win. The problem is if I change directions when I hit the ball. So let's say I hit the ball down the line. So if I hit the ball down the line, what do you notice is wide open? Right over here, right? So that would mean that I have to do a lot of changing. So if I hit the ball down the line, my partner now has the middle, which is because they're cross court of the ball, they have to move over here, right? And then I have to slide over this way to cover the line. So that shift has to happen really quickly, and it's not easy to do. Especially, usually that player that's down the line is at the net. So you're leaving court, you're not covering the majority of the court when you change direction. So what I'm trying to say is, do not change direction of the ball. Keep hitting cross court until the ball is high over the net where you can attack down the line, okay? That's the only time you're doing it. Otherwise, you're gonna just keep hitting cross court, cross court, cross court. I know there's so many times when I see players at recreational levels where they just change direction of the ball and for no reason. And sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. I mean, the idea is they just don't realize that they got lucky if they won, and they should have lost if they lost. Like they should have saw that coming, because they're just changing a neutral ball hitting down the line. A neutral ball is attackable for your opponent. Now, if it's high, of course, hit it down the line, because your opponent is having a hard time reacting to that ball if they're really close to the net, right? But if you are down here and I hit up to that partner and I hit it down the line, the court's wide open. So consider watching more doubles on the pros or college, and you'll notice a lot of balls go down the middle until they have an attackable ball to hit down the line, okay? So give that a shot. Hopefully that'll help your doubles game a lot. Good luck.